Hey friends, I hope you're well by the time you see this video. Today I'm going to share with you all of my love oracles that I like to work with when I do my love readings. I have quite a few here. I'm going to just share with you my little box here and dive into this. So if you're new, please subscribe. On Tuesdays, we're bringing back fun Tarot and Tuesday prompts where I do tags and we talk everything decks. Last time, in the last Tuesday, we talked about all of my favorite tarot decks with beautiful back covers. And I'm going to do a part 2 for all the oracle decks that I love, whose back covers are so beautiful. And today, we're diving into my love oracles. And I don't have that many, but that's going to be fixed. So I hope that you can join me for another fun Tarot and Tuesday. If you decide to do this tag, I created it myself. What love decks are you using? Favorite love decks. I'll figure out what hashtag to use. So I'm going to pull this aside and just start grabbing whatever, whatever I put my hands on. I'll go with these a little bit later. So let's begin. So this is my Love Oracle by Island Time Wellness. I edged the sides. So these just have keywords, clip art, and then messages, not messages, explanations, like meanings for each of the keywords. So I love working with this. It's simple, but it's to the point, and you can see that I shuffled it a lot. It's a very, it's scuffing. You have scuff marks on the sides. I edged it in red. I might have to do a retouch, but I love this. I love this one. It's just easy to shuffle, and the messages are always, they're always very helpful. So that's that. I'll have everything linked below in case you're wanting to work with these yourself. This one here is called The Color of Love. I also edged in red. And so these have many different, clip arts, whether hearts with butterflies, you have, other little clip arts, moons and hands and like ribbons and crowns and all that jazz in here. So it's just repetitive clip art, but in different colors, and the backings are all sorted as well, so I like that for that. So each of these cards, they help you with your love readings. You have a keyword and then meanings behind it, and it is reversible. So this comes from, I'll have the link to where you can find this. It's like over 100 plus cards. There are 2 different decks in here. One is, I forget the differences, but I just shuffle them all together because they basically cover everything love related, so why not shuffle? But you'll see that they're completely different when you order, if you were to order it. And it comes in this big box and it's divided by 2 different decks, and it comes with instructions. So I just like it. It's simple, it's to the point, and you have a lot of beautiful, just simple, beautiful, colorful images, clip art, and then you have those powerful keywords, which is all you really need. We have the Fortune Hearts. This is by Tarot Collectibles. The website will be down below. So these are like little candy hearts, Fortune Hearts messages. So you have, let's give examples. I don't use this as often. I should though. Romance is likely. Strike up a conversation. An admirer is too shy to approach you. You will have a rival in love. So you have negative and positive messages. Don't give in to temptation. You will regret it. Marriage ahead. So it's just so cute. It's nostalgic. Reminds me of like when I used to eat these heart candies. So assorted hearts here, and it's just so pretty. All right. The next one here, I edged also on the sides. I do that a lot. So if you get yours, it will be completely white. I'm sure most of these decks will be completely white. This is called, this is from another deck. This comes from another deck of mine that I will show you soon. This is my In the Shadows Oracle. And so these are just messages. And I couldn't bear with the plain white and black, so I decided to, take my marker and just color what I could. Whatever would stick, that's how we left it. Some rubbed off, but yeah, I added some nice highlighter colors, and I just love it. I love working with color. That's the reason why. But I love the messages. They're very relatable. The next one here is the Notes from the Universe on Love. So I edge the sides. I don't use the backings. I don't use that to incorporate into my readings unless I feel an intuitive pull, a nudge telling me to do so. But for the most part, I just use the regular words. I don't really need to go any deeper than what I see here. That's all I need. So I just love the nebula galaxy watercolor effect here. I love that they're assorted, they're all different, so pretty, and clear and concise messages. You have vibrant colors, reminds you of like tie-dye. So this is a good love oracle to use. You can use this for general readings too. There's some in here that are not love related. It's just like neutral messages that you can apply to any reading. This one is called the TwinFlameTarot. So this is also can be found on Etsy. This is from another deck from the lovely Midnight Whispers Oracle, but I liked it so much that I wanted to include it into this deck. She does love oracles as well. You should definitely check out her channel. So this is on Twin Flames. So you have keywords here, and then in the bottom you have brief messages here. So I just fell in love with the pink and the green. So, oh, so pretty. Now the thing about being an independent creator is that you run into the same images that other creators have used in their decks. So like my decks, I was like, oh man, she used it in her deck, so I have to really get creative and search really high and low. So to make sure that we don't have duplicates from my deck to this person's deck, or any other deck creator, independent deck creators' decks. So that's the only things that you'll see some of the same images from the same sites that I use, and it really helps you, kind of search higher or search more for in-depth pictures. But I love these pictures. They did a good job choosing these beautiful photos for these keywords and messages. Twin Flame Oracle. The next one here is by the lovely Cherry Enchantress here on YouTube. So these are her sentimental silhouettes, and she found beautiful silhouettes and put it a keyword, and then meanings in the bottom. So these are just so clever. They're really fun to work with. They're simple to the point and very artsy. Like you have a little bit of fairy, magical. There's like a little bit of magic in here. It's just very, look, like this beautiful mermaid, for instance. So I mixed it with her embrace deck, her warm embrace. I forget exactly what this is called. I'm so bad with names. But these have messages on here. So lovely Cherry Enchantress here on YouTube. She has her own pick a card reading channel. She creates her own decks. She has her own Etsy. I'll have everything linked below to where you can find any of these decks that I used in today's video. So look at the backings on these. She's an artist as well. So I love combining them because they're the same size and they came from her. So it packs a powerful love punch. The next one here is the Romance Oracle. Someone gave this to me as a gift, and I couldn't find it for so long. I was like, where is this deck? And someone had an extra copy and they gave it to me. Here it is in my hand, the Romance Angels Oracle. And so we have, these angels here. So this is like from the John Waterhouse collection. I remember that one. So yeah, I use this sometimes. I should pull this out more often. But when I was using this, it was really resonating and adds key pieces to your love puzzle. So I like the backing to this one as well, and just so pink and girly and love related. Yes, of course. We're getting to the ends very soon. We have the Sacred Soulmates here by Stellara. So these are like spiritual, soulmate messages. So you have betrayal, same images, just different keywords and different meanings. So I have full deck reviews on everything that I share with you in these Tarot and Tea Tuesdays. So if you want a full deck review, check out my playlist. The next one here is the Reconciliation Edition. And I love the gloss on this. I love the simplicity in this one. It's just, you know, simple colors, like probably 4 or 5 colors. Beautiful color palette here, and we have just simple messages here which are easy to read. And you know, I would say you can incorporate this into your general readings, not just your love readings. These are neutral, you know, for everyday life. So I think it's just so simple, but it gets the job done. I'll share the Etsy page down below too. I love that they're glossy and there's a lot of them. Alright, then I want to share with you Psychic for the Heart Tarot. It's tarot with love, one keyword only. It's very simple. So simply love, you have blossom, move, shine, love abounds, seek, giving and receiving. This one really did the work in my my last love reading. It was so on point. So I have the Psychic Tarot as well, but I needed something also for the love department. And I'm like, I need a go-to tarot. This is my first love tarot, and I like it a lot. Last but not least, I always have to share my creations because I'm so proud of them. And they just hit home every time I use them. Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. So this is my 53 Shades of Love mixed in with my Red Hot Love Oracles. So this is my heavy seller, my heavy hitter. This is selling like hotcakes. We have to actually order another batch, and so that we don't run out on Etsy. And this is my newest edition, the 53 Shades of Love Pretty in Pink Oracle. So all types of love. We have family love, friend love, soulmate love, all types of love. 53 types of love in this deck with pink hues. And they both have, they can be, that's why I like to shuffle them together, because they both have like hearts going over the images. And my husband's a graphic designer, so he does all of our decks, makes them pretty. After I, you know, present him with my work, I'm like, here, I'm done putting everything together and curating and channeling and bringing messages together, and then he makes them pretty. So it's a process. It gets upgraded once it reaches my husband's hands. He upgrades everything. It looked nothing like this when I first gave it to him. It was like amateur stuff, and now it's actually presentable. So I'm not a graphic designer, but that's what he's there for. He likes to help us with our creations. And then we have the Lavender Love Dreams Oracle, and this is real dreams, love dreams, real interpretations. And then the bottom line is from my intuition. I got, you know, I channeled for the negative part of the positive interpretations. So it's a little bit of real authentic dreams that I researched, and then my intuition. So you get a little bit of both. So beautiful photographs and purple hues everywhere. And it's a learning tool. And it's not only for love. I use this for like general readings as well. I would say maybe half of the deck is on love. So it's mixed in, it's blended in. So I love this deck because it's just very relatable, and it's not heavy, and it's a learning tool, and you can choose the positive or the negative side. It depends on what reading you're in the middle of. And just, I don't know, just very, very pleasing to the eye. And I like purple, so it makes me very happy. So that is my Lavender Love Dreams, and that is my Red Hot Love mixed in with that 53 Shades of Love, as well as all my other love oracles here. So these are for sale. Buy any two of my decks, get $10 off, and I have more love decks coming. And if you're interested in any of the other things that I mentioned in this video, please do check out my description box. I'll have everything linked below. Thank you so much for your time. I hope that you enjoyed this. Hey friends, I just wanted to let you know that I do have a tip jar if you would like to support this channel and keep the energy going. Energy exchange goes a long way. It helps me stay motivated with pick cards and other fun videos here on the channel. So there are different ways to do that. I have the join memberships right next to my subscribe button. If you click on that, you'll see all the different tiers that I offer. It's also reflective on Patreon, so whatever you decide to choose, it would mean so much to me, and your name gets put at the beginning of my videos to say thank you for your support. You help keep the fun train going. And I also would like to invite you to check out my Etsy shop. I have personal readings on there if you want to support me that way. Consider collecting one of your VLC decks by yours truly.